During my first year of university in my second semester, my tutor would always get the class to repeat 3 words. These are the same 3 words that completely changed the way that I study in architecture school, and it's given me the ability to consistently improve on my projects. The 3 words are a guide and can be used as a checklist when working on your project. I actually keep these words alongside me when I'm studying or when I'm working on a project just to remind me of what I need to do to create great projects. This is also what I talk about in the final chapter of my ebook, How to Ace Any Project in Architecture School. So if you want to check that out, that link is in the description below to go grab that one. And now I guess you want to know what these words are. What are these 3 magical words? And I'll let you know, they all start with the letter C. So let's go through them one at a time and let's break them down. The first word is clarity. To have clarity is the quality of being coherent and intelligible. To have clear and concise information and representations of your knowledge. If your work has clarity, it should be short and easy to understand in less than a sentence or 2. There should be no confusion in the work you have done. The audience should just be able to look at your work and understand it. And don't get this mixed up with simplicity, because you can have a complex project, there's nothing wrong with that, but only if you can clearly explain it and have some clarity in the representation of it. So that's word number 1, or step 1 to having a great project, to have clarity in the work you do. The next word is comprehension. To have comprehension is to have a complete understanding of your own project. For your work to be comprehensive, you should have a clear understanding of what is being asked of you. To read the brief 100 times if you have to, until you get to that point where you completely understand it. To completely understand the course requirements and the project brief, and to showcase that you do know it so. This allows you to have comprehension in your project because you understand it, therefore the audience is able to understand it. The third and final word is completeness. To have completeness is the quality of being whole and having nothing missing. For your work to be complete, but this does not necessarily mean that it has to be perfect. However, just nothing should be missing. It should be finished work that ticks all the boxes of the requirements on what is being asked of you. It should be complete in the sense that it hasn't been rushed and things have been left out. You've spent the time to finalize your project and review it for anything missing, and to touch it up to a degree of wholeness and completeness. You've created yourself a shopping list or some kind of guide to follow and determine the work that you need to do for the project. You've completely ticked off all the required items on that list so that your work is complete. So let's go over this. Having clarity in a project is all about making your work understandable to the audience. Having comprehension in your project is all about making your project understandable to you. Having completeness in your project is all about bringing your preparation together to have a finalized and polished project that has been thoroughly considered. And I'm going to chuck in another C word that's not a rude word, a 4th word to use as a guide. And that 4th C word is complementary. All 3 of these words should complement each other. It's like a triangle. If you work to master all 3 words in a complementary way, that's when you know you've got a bloody good project. Thank you guys so much for listening once again. I always appreciate you guys sticking around to the end. You guys are the best. You guys are the legends of this world. If you have any comments about this video, please do leave them down below. I love reading all the comments and I love responding to everyone, so please do leave your thoughts down below. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to the YouTube channel with that button down below so you don't miss out on future videos. And if you want to check out some other videos I recommend, press one of these buttons to the side here, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Take care, guys.